forces around the world fly extraordinary equipment. But they're also given heavy responsibilities. Protect the peace, defend their country, stop an enemy. Every year, air forces from around the world are invited to fly in the heart of the Middle East, in Jordan.
Jordan is somehow different, or maybe totally different. It's a very safe country, and it deserves people to visit it.
Those who visit Jordan are often surprised by the hospitality, the openness, and the competence of those who call Jordan home. And those who come to see what the Jordanian Air Force has to offer are enjoying the Falcon Air Meet. On a moment's notice, airplanes need to get into the air. The alert scramble is a critical drill to ensure a fast response to meet any threat.
So the time start, the crew chief will run to the jet. One of the crew chief will inspect the inlet area and remove the ladder, and then start making a round around the jet. The other crew chief will remove the pin and show the pilot that everything is okay. The pilot will start up the EPU, and then will ask the crew chief to come closer to the jet and inspect the EPU. The first crew chief will remove the chocks, the landing gear safety pins, and wait for the engine to start up. When you give him the thumb, the other crew chief will start arming the missiles, number 1 and number 9 stations. Then the other crew chief will arm the gun and remove the other chocks and give the thumb for the pilot to take off.
Should an enemy strike, fast reaction protects friendly forces and prevents future aggression on home bases. After munitions have been used, the aircraft must be reloaded. Once they land, ground crews work quickly to turn the aircraft and send it back to the fight.
here's your basic fighter pilot flow for what you're going to be doing.
At the mess brief, it's very important that everybody's there on time, ready to go, their mind fresh, and ready to take down the important information, which is going to keep you, your team, and everybody in that room safe. You know the deconfliction plan so you don't hit each other in the air. When you try to put 20 aircraft on a small piece of sky, you need to know who's going to be where.
Notice how close that is to quarter 2.
And get the job done. Put bombs on target, anytime, any place.
Well, one thing I can tell you from my experience as a wing commander is it's all about maintenance. You've got to have a strong maintenance. You got to have strong areas everywhere. But if you don't have a strong maintenance, then the jets don't, you don't meet your tasking. When you're in a strange environment, it's that much more stressful if things aren't working right. So airplanes have been pretty much perfect here, and that's made it easier for us to just concentrate on getting our mission done and getting the training done. So strong maintenance is a critical part of that.
Our maintainers, the Navy's maintainers, have just as much interaction with the Jordanian Air Force as we do as aviators. In fact, probably more so, just because we rely on coordination with the Jordanian Air Force maintainers for some support equipment to do maintenance, and the ability to work closely with them has been intricate, and they've been extremely helpful in that regard.
Once an enemy has asked for it, he'll get it. Decisive airstrikes use large numbers of coalition aircraft to overwhelm the enemy, forcing them to lose the will or the ability to fight. Airplanes can only fly for a limited time before they need to refuel. But aerial refueling allows coalition forces to travel farther and carry more weapons.
CAS is close air support. It's as JTACs, we advise, assist, and control with Army, either American or foreign, in regards to fixed-wing aircraft performing, airstrikes, or with detailed integration for enemy targets or targets, close to friendly composition, friendly positions. When JTACs are on the ground, we do have aircraft in the air, and we are in charge of those airstrikes. That's our job. Our job is to support the Army, correct? The ground commander, buys the bomb, but we're the one who control it. But if the ground commander wants it destroyed by fixed wing, and we can, and it's a valid target, yes, we're telling aircraft exactly what we want, how we want it destroyed, and what we want them to do in order to destroy this target.
But coming out here is what's going to make you a better operator. Working with people to where there is a challenge. It's not impossible, it's a challenge. The language barrier is tough, but it only makes you a better operator. It makes them a better aircraft, better pilot.
Restrictions remarks are as follows: east to west, west to east, 2 by Mark 82s at that location. Copy, 1 minute till attack.
We're training here how to ask for air support from the aircraft. If we are getting attacked from the enemy, how to ask for the airplane to support us by fire, and how we guide them to the target. The exercise is very useful because we get some more information, and we have the chance to speak to the pilot and to talk to them some more information that we missed before. So for now, the exercise is very good.
Provide PDA as follows. Multiple vehicles neutralized. AAA side neutralized. Mission successful.
The grand finale includes a Special Forces hostage rescue demonstration and bombing competition.
We will see the Special Forces squads conducting a mission as hostages rescue missions. The most important thing in this mission is to achieve the mission fast and accurate. So as we see the Special Forces squad vehicles coming out of the C-130, heading their firing positions and presenting the external protection and finishing their targets. We will see the Black Hawk are approaching to the targets, and our guys will get down with the Black Hawk and they will get the hostages from the building. We will present the fires, the heavy fires, to the targets that we have to fire, and we will still keep firing until they get the hostages out of the building. Before conducting this exercise, we conducted a lot of training as a CAS training with the Air Force, the Jordanian Air Force and the American Air Force. And we trained our soldiers and officers how to coordinate with the airplanes and the pilots and how to give the closed air supply. The most important lesson that we learned from this exercise is how to work with the other forces as a hand by hand and as a one team to accomplish our mission.
B-52s are called in when ground forces need a large number of precision-guided munitions.
Your Royal Highness, very distinguished guests, that was a joint multinational success. And thank you, sir, again for coming.
Modern warfare requires the cooperation of many different nations. Men and women who bring with them their different cultures. Exercises like the Falcon Air Meet bring them together to reinforce standards and build relationships. They build trust and respect, which is essential for working together to defeat a common enemy.
The Falcon Air Meet exercises modern warfare tactics and fosters international relationships. The competition simply provides a framework for this goal and helps to inspire excellence. Through the Falcon Air Meet, I have seen the sharing of knowledge and the formation of many valuable relationships. This warms my heart and gives me great hope for the future. Thank you very much for coming to the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan with peace in your heart. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May God bless you all.